This week, Governor Glenn Youngkin announced his support for a new Department of Defense move to use the National Guard in immigration enforcement.
He says Virginia troops could begin training for this as early as this month. 8 News reporter Sarah Molina joining us live in our studio after sitting down with a political analyst to break all this down. So, Sarah, what will this look like here in the Commonwealth?
Well, Eric, Heather, you'll remember back in June when National Guard troops were deployed to Los Angeles. Here you see them directly assisting with law enforcement during protests against immigration raids. Now on Monday, Governor Glenn Youngkin says he supports the new defense move, but this time troops will be used for administrative efforts and not patrolling the streets. Experts say this could free up more ICE agents for frontline work.
Using Virginia National Guard troops, even in support functions for immigration enforcement, is unusual in the history of the Commonwealth.
VCU political science professor John Augenbaugh says the National Guard typically helps Virginia during natural disasters, but now some troops will take on a new role in immigration enforcement.
The National Guard troops will be used for support functions.
Nearly 2 weeks ago, the Department of Defense, or DoD, announced that around 1,700 National Guard troops will start working with ICE. But Augenbaugh says it won't look like this. You're looking at June video from Los Angeles when President Trump deployed more than 1,000 National Guard troops to combat protesters rallying against ICE raids.
If we didn't send out the National Guard, Los Angeles would be burning. They're animals.
But now, Augenbaugh says ICE will be used for behind-the-scenes functions, like filing paperwork and handling transportation.
But nevertheless, them doing support functions, Sarah, allows the existing ICE agents to focus on finding the individuals who are not here legally and then deporting them.
On Monday, Governor Glenn Youngkin said he supports the DoD's push, adding that, quote, "I expect that over the course of August, we'll have some Virginia National Guard troops training for what they need to do."
That would suggest that Virginia is the next state that is going to see an increased number of ICE agents.
Now, last month, President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill allocated billions of dollars towards increasing immigration enforcement staff. However, Augenbaugh says it'll take years for that funding to be used that way. But he says this defense move is one way for the government to take increased action now where immigration enforcement is concerned. Live in studio, I'm Sarah Molina, 8 News.